in that game. Before we go ahead and move on, just want to take another quick timeout and once again welcome you to the show. Got some lines of personal leans out for, what day is it? Tuesday's NBA action. Happy Tuesday to you. Hopefully you had a great Monday. Now before we go ahead and move on, just got to quickly remind you once again to check me out on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage, where once again we do daily premium sports picks on that website, beginning at just $1.99 through the end of the month. If you decide to sign up, you'll get billed the day you sign up, and then on the first of every month following that. So it doesn't really matter what time in the month that you sign up. You could sign up today, or you could sign up on the 23rd. You're going to get billed the day you sign up, and then the first. So if you sign up now, you're getting max value. If you sign up at the end of the month, you're going to pay when you sign up. You're going to get like a couple days of service, and then it's going to recharge you on the first. So just keep that in mind. Just want to give you guys a heads up about that. But anyway, we improved to 2-0 in our last two Dog of the Day picks yesterday on that site. We're also 10-3 in our last 13 NBA tier package plays. And the good news is this: we have another NBA tier package play going off tonight. So that's some really good news. Looking forward to improving to 11-3 in our last 14 in that tier. We're currently over 1,000 members on that Patreon site. Now, I said earlier we were going to talk about yesterday's Patreon performance. Not good. One of my worst efforts. We had 5 premium picks. I was victorious in just one of them. We lost a game by a point. A couple games, just really weird things going on. So certainly something not our best effort, and a couple more days of that, and I'll be completely out of business. So anyway, we're looking to improve. We got a good slate of games. We got some good plays going off today. I got 4 premium plays going off on that website today, and we will definitely improve from yesterday. That is for sure. But anyway, if you want some more information about that, or if you just want to check out my current record, if you're curious, I would certainly do that if I were you. My current record is located right on the homepage. All you have to do is click the link in the description section below. Once again, that is patreon.com/BrockPage. All right, guys, let's go ahead and dive into some more free lines and personal leans right here on YouTube. All starts Eastern Standard Time. And on deck, we've got the Clippers taking on the OKC Thunder. 8 o'clock Eastern tip-off in Oklahoma City. The Clippers are the 3-point favorite on the road, total 226. We are seeing money on the home team, money on OKC, and money on the over. Half a point fade of the Clippers and a half-point move upward on that total. The Clippers open 3.5 down to -3. Total open 225.5 up to 226. OKC's plus $1.40 on the money line. Now, if you like the Thunder in this matchup here, they've been very good against the spread this year, especially when they travel. But having said that, OKC, they failed to cover the number in their last 3 straight. They've also failed to cover the point spread against the likes of Sacramento, Chicago, San Antonio, Detroit, and Cleveland, and that's all within their last 10 games. OKC, bottom 10 in offensive rebounding. Danilo Gallinari, he is listed as questionable for tonight's action. Now, the Clippers on the other side, they are currently tied for second place in the Western Conference. They are 22 games over 500 right now at 41-19 overall for the year. Winners of their last 4 straight. They rank in the top 5 in scoring on average per game, top 3 in offensive rebounding. They were averaging 116 points per contest. Meanwhile, they are shooting 46.5% from the field. Now, the Clippers rank in the top 3 in defensive field goal percentage, top 10 in road scoring. Kawhi Leonard, 27 points a game, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals. Paul George, 21, 6, and 4. Of course, Montrezl Harrell, 19 points a game, 7 rebounds for the big man. 5 out of the Clippers' last 8 games did stay under the total. OKC 60% to the over. OKC 60% to the under in their last 5. I'm going to lean Clippers -3 and the under 226 in that contest. This would be one of those episodes where it'd be good if I chopped up the video and did jump cuts and stuff like that. But I just do one take and I'm about to sneeze. Excuse me. All right, let's go ahead and dive into our next matchup. It is going to be Raptors, Suns, 9 o'clock Phoenix. The Raptors are the 4-point favorite on the road, total 221.5. We saw a half a point move toward the Raptors. They opened 3.5 up to -4. Totals 221 and a hook. And right now the Suns are plus $1.50 on the money line. Now, if you like Phoenix in this matchup here, just keep in mind they've lost their last 3 straight. They've also failed to cover the number in 7 out of their last 9. They failed to cover against the likes of Detroit and Golden State twice during that stretch. Kelly Oubre still out indefinitely. Johnson questionable. Phoenix bottom 10 in offensive rebounding, bottom 10 in defensive field goal percentage. They're allowing their opponents to shoot 47.3% from the field. They're also just 11 and 21 straight up at home, and out of those 32 home games, they successfully covered the point spread in just 11 of those. Phoenix, 13th place in the West, 24 and 37 overall for the year, 6 games back of that 8th seed. Phoenix, bottom 10 in home offensive rebounding, bottom 10 in points allowed at home, 113 points per contest in that category. Toronto on the other side, 19 and 9 straight up on the road, top 5 in shooting the 3 ball. They're also in the top 3 in points allowed. They're giving up just 106 points per game. They're also in second place in the East at 42 and 18. Ibaka and Van Fleet, they are questionable. Siakam, 24, 8 and 4. Lowry, 19, 5 and 8. Norm Powell, 16 points a game, 4 rebounds for him. Toronto, top 3 in defensive field goal percentage, first in the NBA in points allowed on the road. 5 out of Toronto's last 6 did stay under the total. Phoenix, 70% to the under in their last 10. I'm going to lean Toronto -4 and the under 221.5 in that game. Next matchup, Golden State Nuggets, 9 o'clock Denver. The Nuggets are laying 15 points at home, total at 216.5. We are seeing money on Denver and the over. Half a point move toward the Nuggets and movement upward on that total. Denver opened 14.5 up to -15. Total open 216 up to 216 and a hook. Right now Golden State's plus 1,000 on the money line. Green and Looney are questionable. Smologic and Bowman are out indefinitely. Golden State 1 and 9 straight up in their last 10, 6 and 24 away from home. The Warriors rank in the bottom 5 in scoring on average per game, bottom 10 in offensive rebounding. They currently have the worst record in the NBA at 13 and 48 overall. Now, a couple more disparaging things about Golden State. They rank in the bottom 10 in points allowed, bottom 10 in defensive rebounding. They're just 30% against the spread in their last 10, and they're averaging just 105 points per contest when they travel. Now, the Nuggets on the other side, winners of 3 out of their last 4. They're also 7 and 3 straight up in their last 10. Denver ranks in the top 10 in offensive field goal percentage, top 10 in points allowed. They are currently in second place in the Western Conference, 22 games over 500, and just 5.5 games back of the Lakers. They rank in the top 10 in defensive rebounding, top 5 in defending the 3 ball. Millsap and Vonleh are questionable. Nikola Jokic, 21 points a game, double-digit rebounds, 7 assists. Jamal Murray, 19, 4 and 5. Will Barton, 15, 6 and 4. Denver, top 5 in points allowed at home, top 10 in home defensive rebounding. They're giving up 105 points per contest on their home court. 4 out of Golden State's last 5 stayed under the number. The Warriors are also 70% to the under in their last 10. I'm going to lean Nuggets -15 and the under 216.5 in that game. Next matchup, Sixers. Lakers. 10 o'clock Staples Center. Lakers are -13.5, total 220. Money's on the Lakers and the over. They open as the 13-point favorite, up to -13.5. Total open 219, up to 220. Right now, the Sixers are plus $7 on the money line. Richardson, Simmons, and Embiid out for the Sixers. The Sixers are also just 9 and 22 straight up on the road, bottom 10 in road scoring, bottom 10 in road offensive field goal percentage. They're averaging just 105 points per contest when they travel. And out of their 31 road games, they've successfully covered the point spread in just 9 of them. They're also 6 and 9 against the spread as the official road dog, and they're just 45% against the spread, taking on teams over 550. Lakers on the other side, winners of 8 out of their last 9. They also went 75% against the spread in their last 8 as well. They are first in the West, 46 and 13, 21 and 7 straight up at home. Lakers rank in the top 10 in scoring, top 3 in offensive field goal percentage. Davis and Caruso are questionable. LeBron 26, 8 and 11. Kuzma 13 points, 4 rebounds. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope 10 points a game, 40% from beyond the arc. Lakers top 10 in offensive rebounding, top 3 in defensive rebounding. They're letting up just 105 points per contest at the Staples Center. Now, total-wise, Lakers are 3-1 to the under in their last 4, 16-12 to the under at home. Meanwhile, Philadelphia 19-12 to the under when they travel. I'm going to lean Lakers minus 13.5 and the under 220 in that game. All right, next and final matchup for the show, it is going to be Wizards, Kings, 10 o'clock, Sacramento. The Kings are laying 5.5 at home, total 233. Money's on the Kings and the under. They opened as the 5-point favorite, up to minus 5.5. Total opened 234.5, down to 233. The Wizards are plus $1.95 on the money line. They've also successfully covered the point spread in their last 4 straight. They're 70% against the spread in their last 10. Top 5 in scoring, top 10 in shooting the 3-ball. Bradley Beal, 30 points a game, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Davis Bertans, 15 points a game, 5 boards. And Roy Hachimura, 14 points a game, 6 rebounds for the Wizards. Washington's also top 5 in road scoring, top 10 in road offensive rebounding. They're averaging 116 points per contest away from home. Sacramento on the other side. Bottom 5 in offensive rebounding, bottom 10 in scoring. Out of their 28 home games, they've successfully covered the number in just 11 of them. They're also 8 games under 500. Holmes and Bagley are still out. Joseph is questionable. The Kings are bottom 3 in home offensive rebounding, bottom 10 in home scoring. Now, Sacramento is 5-4 to the over in their last 9. Washington 21-9 to the over when traveling. I'm going to lean toward the road dog in this one. Give me the Wizards plus 5.5 and the over 233 in that game. All right, let's go ahead and dive into some shout-outs. Once again, brought to you by patreon.com/BrockPage, where we do daily premium sports picks on that website, beginning at just $1.99 through the end of the month. Shout out to Jericho Rec U Studio, Renisha Brown, straight to the point, PMC05. Shout out to Daniel. Shout out to Stephen Lewis, Mike Wilkerson, Pittsburgh Gentleman PA, James Samuel, Aunt Ruga, Geza Kenna III, and last but certainly not least, got to give a shout out to Johnny 2 times. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on Patreon. But most importantly, guys, I got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. I really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. Happy Tuesday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later today on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage.